Air signs, welcome to my channel. I am Jimmy. Welcome to Jimmy's Road to Spirituality. I realized that I didn't say the sign, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I did. Okay. So yeah, it is a feeling of air signs feeling like kind of stuck, blocked, stuck in like a rut mentally in some sort of way. Um, there is still a very like a lightness to your mental pattern from the past in some sort of aspect. I feel this because you're not probably overthinking. In the pre-shuffle I saw the nine of swords once. Actually I shuffled the both decks that I'm going to use. And but I feel lately that I'm just not punishing my thoughts anymore, and I have kind of released a lot of the thoughts that I had in the past, in the fact that I was like punishing myself or overthinking them. It's what I'm feeling very strongly in regards to air energy here mentally. I'm of course air. I'm Gemini. I'm Libra. I'm Aquarius. I'm everything. I have all air. In my chart. But what I saw like so many times in the both decks, like justice, justice, hermit, lovers in both decks, justice like crazy. I could not get rid of justice. Um, Ace of Swords, of course, knowing the truth in regards to the situation that you're dealing with, having this lightness in your thoughts, knowing the truth and not actually continuously or in repeatedly going there. It's something that it's kind of you let go, or you're cold this week. This is going to be of course a reading between 29th and 6th of May, 29th of April, 6th of May. But as well I saw a lot of realization, and I understood that, and I saw the moon multiple times. I saw the Six of Cups, and it's this connection. Of course I saw the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Swords. I saw different queens as well, Queen of Pentacles, which I see here again because I stood the deck. But I saw the Queen of Wands, which tells me that you're very passionate and fiery and very, like you're giving this sort of light from within. It's something in regards to you that you have experience in regards to, or in an area of your life. You are like you have been preparing yourself, a lot in the last few years because you really believed, and it was shown to you by whatever it happened, and in the way that you have been kind of like pushed and shoved and crushed in some aspects, because there is a transformation process. Because I saw the Hermit, and of course the bottom of the deck of the second deck that I'm going to use here for you air signs is the Hermit. So, and of course I saw masculine that is like kind of forced to deal with hermit, feminine is kind of hermiting in regards to the air element here for you, in regards to you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And of course, the justice is Libra, confirming to me there is divine justice, and the legal system of the divine is actually in court. It's in session, so you're receiving some sort of recognition and justice in the spiritual realm, as you're gonna like it's shown to me that through this justice repeating himself, and I'm, for me not be able to take it out, and then shuffling the cards, and then the justice coming, at the bottom of the deck, told me that this is really, really in session. It's really, really happening at this time in regards to you, even if you have like legal, trials or whatever. You're dealing with the law, in regards to the law, in regards to separation, divorce, or marriage. You're actually going to be able to solve all the legalities, all the situations. Probably maybe you have been dealing with somebody that was investigating some sort of situation, or it's going to investigate in regards to the situation that you're going to be having to face, putting it out there. But the justice is going to be served in your favor, because you are favored by the divine, and through judgment, and of course the wheel of fortune I saw, and of course the justice card. This tells me that with the 10 of cups here, splitting the deck with the 10 of cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, emotionally you are successful. You're going to be given this celebration. You're going to be able to celebrate with family, with loved ones. You are meant truly to be happy, and this is what is, the cards are actually confirming to me here. But you had to go through a lot of trials and tribulations, I feel, and you had to actually come back here because of a past life, specifically because of the moon card. The moon card connects me, you know, with what was hidden from you from the past life, or in time through these lifetimes you had to experience something that could have been a nine of swords, a lot of anxiety, worry, doubt, sleepless nights. You felt very uncomfortable in regards, mentally, in regards to whatever happened to you, or against you, in regards to the situation that you have to be dealing with in your past life. And then in this lifetime you came to fix something, you came to balance something, you came to release something, you came to actually bring something to the surface, or into the light, or in the light, because it was unjust and unfair. And mostly everything that happens behind, our backs, against us, done in secret, done in the darkness, hidden agendas, and all these plannings of those that we actually trusted or we chose in our lives, in our circumstance, in our situation, that are brought to light in this lifetime. So there is karma to be actually balanced here, to be realized, to be fixed, to be understood. And you came for this Seven of Wands with the Ten of Cups. You are very, you realize you have this emotional completion. You're completing emotionally something, because you realize that whatever happened to you, it was some sort of illusion, some sort of injustice, unfairness, as I said. Happiness, of course, is a choice. And probably you air signs, you have been struggling with trusting people all your lives. I mean, talking about this lifetime, and I'm not talking about lifetimes in this way, but it's really difficult to trust people, because you have seen the truth in regards to the people that you chose specifically in this lifetime. They have triggered something in regards to your awakening process, transformation process, triggerings, activations, some things that were really rooted inside of you, or really deep into the situation, that is like standing because it was fated and destined. And actually you signed a contract, you even signed a contract when it came into this plane. You did it, willingly. Nobody comes in this lifetime without them wanting to come in this life. I mean, there is no purpose of the divine to gives a soul a different opportunity or a different reincarnation, if that person or that soul, it doesn't understand, that they have a responsibility, they have a duty for them to come here and actually understand that. And through understanding it, they release it, they heal it, they put it out there, and they could actually change the course of things, the course of situations, the course of lives, of souls, of even their own soul, that probably in the past life they did like really, really huge mistakes, really bad things, many people, by doing whatever, what is like the Ten Commandments, coming against the Ten Commandments, every single, sin or disobedience in these commandments of the law, of course, the law of God that is given to humanity here in this plane. Many people, they don't realize that they still hold a chance, they have forgiveness in regards to this. But there are many people that they actually sinned against God. They sinned, in this aspect of disobeying God and taking God's name in vain, and just, putting God's name into dirt, which is not proper, because many people, they don't have a personal relationship or an intimate relationship with the divine. They don't know the divine. They never have experienced the divine, as they don't know the enemy, they don't know the devil. How can you fight your enemy if you don't know who you're fighting, what you're dealing with? How can you proclaim something against God that you don't even know, that he never actually revealed or showed himself to you, because of course, your disbelief, your denying of it. Many people call, of course, God the devil and the devil God, and they call what is good bad and what is bad good, or what is evil good. And it's not like that. I mean, many people make these confusion confessions, and of course they build their channels and they build whatever, and of course they say, oh, Christianity or the fucking Bible. The Bible is just written by men. There's nothing true. And I was talking with my brother the other day, and he told me this. Oh, the Bible is written by men. That I said, the Bible is inspired by the Holy Spirit of God, and of course the illumination, the revelation of the Spirit of God in our lives, and I saw 1001. So it's something reflecting here. There are some opposing, type of mentalities and beliefs that people actually put it out there, and they say, oh, Christianity, you go to the fucking church and you put that big hat, and then you're a motherfucker, blah blah blah. Many people call themselves Christian and they kill in the name of Christ. Many people say that believe in God, and then in God's name they do with whatever the fuck they do. But that doesn't mean they do it in the name of God. They take God's name in vain. They disobeyed God and they sin straight and direct against God, against the divine. Everybody can call themselves Christian in this world, but it doesn't mean that they truly are. I call myself a Christian because I was like baptized in the church and I blah blah blah. But I never practiced this, and I never believed, and I never read the word of God, and I don't have anything to do with it. I just saw the people that I don't like in the church, and of course there was so little, and I don't remember many of things, but I clearly didn't like. But usually in the church that my mother brought me, people were warm, kind of afraid, but warm and kind. And I saw 1111 right now. But I didn't understood so many things when I was little. I was just a child. But then, of course, when I grew up and I had the experience, a rebirth and being born with the Holy Spirit and being anointed and chosen, and for all the experience that I had to go through, I realized that people, they don't know what they're talking about. And many people, of course, they say, oh, I go to church, I'm a Christian, and I'm going to steal from you, I'm going to lie about you, and I'm going to slander you, and I'm going to betray you. This truly, they don't know God. And I saw 1144. You cannot clearly say that you love your brother if you don't love God, or you love God but if you don't love your brother. You cannot say these things. You cannot, faith without works is dead. You cannot actually bring and prove whatever you're trying to say. Many people declare themselves whatever the fuck, but that doesn't mean that they are. Of course, everybody takes God's name in their mouth and says, oh my God, and God this and God that. But you don't truly know God, because truly He sees who you are. He sees who formed you. He sees exactly what you're denying from yourself, or the truth, or you never went and looked for the truth. And that is a problem. I'm saying this because many air signs, we are very intelligent, and we are like, between this singularity and not being singular, like being multiple, because of course the God and the goddess, and it's a fight between us, because between these two, should I be selfish now? Should I be actually think about others? Or should I be complex, or should I be singular? Um, Make your choice. Search for the truth yourself. Do not expect other people to show you God and tell you who God is if you never experience. Look for that experience if you're not too afraid, of course. If you're not too incomplete within yourself. Because many people can say many things. I believe that God exists, but the devil doesn't. The heaven exists, but the hell doesn't. If God exists, the opposition exists. And it is allowed because of us, humanity. And it is a fight, and a war against our souls. The enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy, because he wants to destroy our soul, our spirit. Gives us all this illusion, oh, God, the devil doesn't exist. So it means that God doesn't exist. So we are here just by, by chance, from a million, billion, gazillion, opportunities of this huge bubble of the soup that made this big bang a billion, trillion, gazillion years ago. Life was formed. And look at all this cosmos that actually holds us and sustains us and is put in its place. But then we deny that God is. And then we talk that God that, God this, these fucking Christians, these fucking people, these fucking church people, these fucking Bible people. I don't understand these people. You don't actually understand what are you talking about. People will reveal themselves if they take Christ's name in their mouth, and if they declare they're a Christian and they don't live the Christian path, or Christian belief. Everybody can form their own belief. Let them make decide what they believe in. And I saw 1441. So there is a lot of mirroring energy, a lot of reflection of course, many people, the Muslim people, they believe that if they kill people and they kill in the name of Allah or whatever the fuck belief is, they put that bomb, They're going to go into their heaven, of Allah's heaven, which are going to have like 9 virgins that are going to serve them forever. But you cannot come and declare that in God's name you do this and you're going to have this destiny and this fate forever and ever when you kill in the name of God. Or when you put God's name in there and just, you mock it. You speak against it. You don't know God. So do not pretend that you know God if you don't know it. Stick to what you know. Do not sin and make yourself, receive condemnation and punishment because you don't know what the fuck are you talking about. I'm just telling you. This is my advice to these many people that they talk in the name of God and they take Christians. And not everybody is the same. You don't know every single soul. You cannot condemn Christians because, they are Christians. They believe in Christ or they follow Christ or they believe that the word of God is inspired by the Holy Spirit. And it's inspired in just one tiny little aspect because it shows just a few aspects of whatever we are supposed to understand in this totality of it, completion of it, understanding of it. We don't even understand what we are talking about, many of us, and that's shameful. You understand? You cannot condemn because I believe in Christ and say that Christians, all Christians. You don't know everybody. It will be fake for you to say, oh, the fucking Christians. You don't know all the fucking Christians. And this is the deal. You understand? People talk about what they don't understand. They are very ignorant and blind and dead and poor and naked. And they should be ashamed of themselves. I'm telling you right now. You should actually search for yourself. You should actually go there and search and ask the divine if you exist, Father, God. If is this the truth, show me the truth. Do not let me live in this fucking lie, in this fucking illusion, in this darkness. But if you don't want to actually look for the truth yourself, because you owe yourself the truth, you owe yourself to understand what is true and what is not true, what is life and what is death, what is good and what is bad. And I see 1717 on the time. So this maybe probably is going to speak to some of you, maybe. Please take it if it resonates. If it doesn't, it's not for you. It's not about you. It's nothing personal. But many people, they don't know what they're talking about. I mean, these people are very gifted. They know, they can give you messages from cards and they read energy and they connect with stuff and they are really gifted inside. But by the fact that they say a few things that is doesn't qualify them, and you cannot say that Christianity is that and God is that and God is this and the devil is that and whatever, man. If you don't know who you're dealing with, obtain yourself to condemn yourself through your words, through your declaring this, whatever this is more confusion and more shit and more I don't understand. I experienced the spirit. I experienced God, and I see 1808, 1809. I experienced for many years. And I don't come and say Christians this. I know that nobody is perfect. And yes, the church has become a business. Yes. And the church, like hundreds of years ago, like 200 years ago, had the power to actually confiscate many rulers and kings and lords' money and put them in dungeons and pretend that they are actually possessed by the devil and exorcise them and destroy them, because the church was manipulating and controlling different aspects of the religion or the belief system that they were working with. And everything works with manipulation. Of course, you're going to go into specific churches and there are different doctrines, different teachings, different habits, different traditions, different whatever customs that they do. And then you go into a different place that they deny more than half of that and they do other stuff. So we are talking about human beliefs, human teachings, or we are talking about the divine, which is not human, is not like us. The divine is not like us. I mean, he looks from far away at us and he's like, what? You didn't even research the truth. You didn't even look. Or because if you dealt with some people that they call themselves Christians, like everybody is the same, or God is the same, or God is like that, or God, it's like you put God, you put divinity in this tiny little belief system of some people that they affected some sort of aspect or circumstances in your life, and then you come and take God's name in vain. You can deny as much as you want. You can deny the devil, you can deny God, you can deny energy, you can deny spirituality, you can deny fucking life itself. You can do it. You are a free soul. But you have to know that you're going to have to give answer for this. You're going to be held responsible for this. And I see 2002. You're going to be held responsible. This is my advice and this is my opinion. You don't know everybody, and I'm not going to stay here and judge anybody. I know that we are flesh and that we have fallen from grace and that we have been actually, our debt is, our flesh is corrupted. Let me tell you this, we are fucking corrupted. You're corrupted and you're not going to be able to stand a chance to stay in front of the God, because you're not going to be able to get there. You're going to be sent back to where you belong. And you know why? Because you didn't actually went there and did yourself. You didn't actually look for the truth. You didn't actually look for the proof. You didn't actually look yourself. Ask yourself, look it inside of yourself, because many of the answer that you probably look at onto others, they are inside of yourself. And if you have actually the divine, being inside of you and outside of you and surrendering you, of course he's going to transform your life. Of course he's going to work in your life. Of course he's going to show you the truth. You don't probably want it for the divine to show you the truth, but he's still going to do it for your own good. And I saw 21:12. So do not actually say what other people say, or do not have this hate in your heart because whatever people that they call themselves Christians or God children or God people, they did what they did. Look for the truth for yourself and look it inside of your heart and through your experience. It's like, it's what I felt that I have to say here, and I apologize if I offended anybody. I don't want to offend anybody. People are really, really in conflict with the divine. They're in conflict with them. I know many people are, really, really bad in this world and unfair and unjust. I know. But many of us, we cannot actually speak about something and someone that we don't know. We never even wanted to open our hearts or our minds or our spirits to understand. And nobody can condemn God and can say to God, what did you do this? Why did you make me like this? Why did you allow this? I cannot. I mean, sometimes I'm just revolting and revolted because I just jump to conclusion. I see 22:22. And I was upset in so many ways because of this life, because of this punishment or whatever the fuck we experience. Life lessons, tests, trials, tribulations, whatever it is. An ascension process in itself because of disobedience of humanity towards God. Or whatever you want to call it. If you don't believe God, many people believe in the universe or whatever, the cosmos. But this is just the creation. And it is shown in everything, even in yourself. I mean, you will know some things if you're actually touched and, if you really want to connect with God, God is free and it's for everybody. In the way that you receive free, you have to give free. I mean, the gift of God is free. The salvation of your soul is free. You didn't have to pay anything for it. You have to just believe, receive, ask for the truth, look for the truth, and just go with the flow and experience it. But many people are just stubborn to do this. And I see 23 on the time. I see the 5 of Wands with the Queen of Wands here. A lot of inner conflict and external conflict. People against this situation, up to a fifth party here, talking about Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You're dealing with 10 of Cups. You're truly happy because you're experiencing this opposition. You learn so many things, and so many things, even if they trigger you, you're supposed and meant to actually be happy and be thankful and grateful. Have this type of uh, I don't know, emotion in regards to whatever understanding and wisdom and knowledge you're receiving, because you could be very wise and very, experienced in regards to emotion. You had to deal with different, emotional situations in your life. And this is very important. But now it's time for you to celebrate. It's time for family. It's time for marriage, for partnership. The family, the cat, the dog, the kids, the celebration of life, the joy of life, the abundance of emotions. 8 of Wands, traveling forward. You're probably working on something on the World Wide Web, social media platforms, whatever. But this is a card of travel, moving forward, moving very quickly and very passionately and very, decisive and decided in regards to whatever you want to manifest, your passions. This is the Cupid's arrow, like 8 times, like 8 arrows of the Cupid. Six of Swords. You know, you have like a bright future ahead of you. You know that you're blessed and that you're abundant in your emotions, and that you're, more than wish fulfillment. You're a completion of, emotion fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, because you have received some sort of revelation, peace, clarity, love mentally with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you move towards calmer waters. You don't actually are not phased mentally, or in your understanding in regards to this situation. Eight of Cups. You were forced in some sort of manner to walk of shame, emotionally in regards to your past, and maybe in regards to a past life, because other people's interference, making war against you. But you have a peace of mind because the divine is showing to you. And pay attention, of course, to whatever you see in your dreams, your visions, whatever you even sometimes you're like triggered with in your quiet moments, or in specific moments, during the day or in the evening, or even while you sleep, or in your REM. Um, I really feel that something is going to be revealed towards you. You're going to receive some sort of revelation. Maybe it's talking about astral travel. Six, maybe is the sixth chakra, as I said, the third eye chakra. Maybe it's gonna be activated more, or something is activated more. I know that the last few mornings I wake up and all my kundalini is like starting to, it gives me all this. I mean, I even sweat because of the activation of the kundalini in the mornings, in the first moments of my awakening in the morning. And I'm really, happy that more and more I feel this activation day by day. And now I sit down with myself, and if I want to really center myself and go into the center, which is my heart chakra, I feel that it's a lot of opening more than it was in the past, because I had to do a lot of healing and a lot of acceptance, and I had to surrender so many ways, and I was stubborn, and I know that I was blind in so many ways, and I could not see myself. And that's the truth. This is what was happening in my life, and that's why it's a process, because we have to go step by step, and sometimes we make one step forward and two or three back, and we go back to whatever we could not see, or we don't want to clearly see, and the divine, the spirit for sure is trying to show to us energetically. And of course, I changed so much of my mental patterns. I released so much of my mental blockages, and this is the Six of Swords, what I'm feeling in regards to you, air signs. And of course, you're dealing with a lot of passion, creativity, creative endeavors. A Page of Wands, you have some sort of idea, brand new idea, but it's like in a beginner's stage. It could be very, very small, or you feel that is small for you, because you still need to work at it, and just put it on a piece of paper, make a plan about it. Maybe you should make a sketch about it, or something that is going to be like inspirational for you. It's talking about creativity, creation, desire, passion. You're dealing with fire here. Maybe you have Aries, Leo, Sag in your chart, or you're dealing with somebody that is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a sun, moon, a rising, of course, and Venus, and of course, North Node. But we are dealing in this time, I believe, it was still with Gemini, or we went into Taurus, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to research. Three of Pentacles here. Yes, working with the divine, and you always wanted to work with this connection that you have in the three-dimensional. You're meant to be able to manifest something, but something was took away from you deliberately in the three-dimensional. I feel something was hidden from you. Maybe you're hidden from this person if you have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your chart, or this person has. But this talks about the three-dimensional aspect of the situation in the three-dimensional plane. With the Seven of Wands, you stand really, really your ground here. Or this person, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this energy, it's standing their ground, and it's about a Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that they were working with. Maybe this person, this Queen of Swords could be you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You're kind of like, the truth. You have, the proof is in the pudding. You have searched, research in regards to the situation. You have done a great deal of work, mentally, in regards to your acknowledgement, the truth, clarity, change of mind, change of perception. Of course, we were all formed by, circumstances, family, precepts, mental teachings, whatever we had to be dealing with, whatever type of ideology or tradition or belief system, whatever it is. I have done a lot of research in regards to myself because I really wanted my life to change. I didn't understood why, whatever I had to experience, what I had to experience. And I struggle. I mean, I struggled since I'm a little girl. I was always curious about other things. I connected with people in a different way. I saw people sadness. I saw people joy. I saw people confusion, or not having that spark of life within them or the situations. And I always had this spark. I always had this willingness of understanding, and for me, people are very important. I'm very connect with people a lot, and I would like to know everybody's story, and I like to connect with whatever we can share in our experience, and this is beautiful. Sometimes it's painful, but we understand that we need to feel with people in order to know people. If we don't want to feel their sadness as well, or disappointments of life, or that we don't want to connect with them, um, for the lessons or whatever they had to experience in order for us to grow, because so many times we learn from other people's mistakes more sometimes than we could learn from ours, and it would be like tragic to learn from ours in the way that other people's did. And it's not supposed to be like this. It's really really sane and wise to learn from other people's experience. But in order for us to connect with other people, other people at this specific level, more deep level, or wounded, or unbalanced, it's difficult. But it's the willingness of us to want to connect with those. And we are supposed to suffer in hard moments and in painful moments and in disappointment, as we are meant to suffer with them or be joyous with them, or celebrate with them in their most glorious ones, in the most wonderful moments. And this is what we are called. I mean, for me specifically, I connect with this. I connect with this, and I connect like this with people, and I really want to feel with people. I really want to understand why, or what is their understanding or their experience in the sense of them, you know, getting to the point where they are right now. I mean, we are never, done with this work, with this transformation, with this process. We are continuously transforming our lives and our minds and our, you know, everything. And it's very important if somebody wants to connect with that and cares. Many people, they got themselves into situations and they don't care anymore, and they wear their hearts on the sleeve. They're not vulnerable. They're afraid. They will never want to repeat a situation like this or like that, or I don't know. But we are here to try, and we are here to experience and live life and enjoy it. I should actually make more like guided, type of messages, not necessarily cards or tarot or whatever. Five of Pentacles, and you felt left out in the cold because you were not considered. People took from you and you gave to them because you have a lot to give. But sometimes you need to understand that if you don't give to yourself in the same measure that you give to others, you're going to deplete yourself, and you're going to always feel that you have been robbed and stolen from and ditched and abandoned. Maybe you're dealing, or you dealt with abandonment issues, or you're dealing with somebody that is like feeling abandoned in the situation, or because they abandoned you, now they feel abandoned in regards to the situation. Four of Cups here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You're not looking for love because you don't see anybody that could actually love you as you would love them, and how of course you love yourself, and this is self-love, of course. Three of Wands, waiting for some specific someone, specific moment, specific opportunity, occasion with somebody that it's gonna see your worth and your value, and is gonna give you this sort of emotional offer that is gonna be reciprocated, and it's going to be balanced, and it's going to be fair and just, and you know it's going to be meant, it's going to be what it's supposed to be, what it's meant to be between two people. And this is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here. You know that you're going to receive this. You know that you're Your transformation changed your life and changed you, and people can see this change. And this is very important at this time, to continue to transform yourself, to continue to transform your mind, and to let go of this judgment and prejudice. And many people are judging other people because they call themselves this and that. Let them learn through their experience. Let them themselves choose for themselves and just pay the consequences. I mean, at least I'm telling you my opinion. It's what is bothering me, because I will never judge anybody. I mean, I don't fucking hate the devil. I fucking hate whatever he chose to be and to become and to continuously do. You know, God doesn't hate the sinner. He hates the sin that that person, that sinner, chooses to continuously do. That ignorance, the fact that I am opinionated. I have an opinion and I have to give it to everybody, but I have to disrespect the divine. I'll have to disrespect everybody, even myself. It's not like that. You do not judge, because in the manner and the way that you judge, you're going to be judged yourself. And I'm not even judging myself anymore, because I understand that I will never be perfect. And I understand that the divine took me in the way that I was and that I am. And I failed in so many ways. But there is nothing so bad that could actually condemn my soul to fucking hell, to whatever damnation. No. Then people will judge me, and people judge me. Yes, they judge me because I'm then this and that, and because I smoke, and because I sometimes I go dance, and sometimes I go sit on the terrace, and I talk with people from all over the world. I mean, all the races, all the colors, all the people probably will judge me, and will judge me because I put this blush today in my cheek, or because I like my hair to be blonde, and soon it's gonna be purple, or whatever the fuck. And people judge me because I have 5 earrings and piercings and tattoos, which I don't have, as I don't like pain. So no, thank you. I'm very sensitive. Yes, I'm a very sensitive being, but I'm sensitive when people just speak about the divine, or even the opposition, and they don't know who they're dealing with. I mean, of course, the revenge belongs to the Lord Most High, the Father of all creation. And this is the truth. We are not judges here. Probably if somebody did it something very very unfair and unjust straight to our face, and or to, against ourselves, or and we never did anything against that person, or they did something against our child or something, that is an innocent child. I mean, we cannot ask much from kids. They're little, they're small, they're innocent, they don't know anything. They don't make difference between whatever we make the difference as adults. But if somebody does something, of course I'm gonna go straight to the fucking core to that person. Not because I want to revenge. I'm not going to even touch or disrespect that person. But that person will learn something from me. And of course, I'm going to put it straight to their face with witnesses, that I'm not going to allow disrespect, and I'm not going to allow somebody to take me as a fool. When I actually treat you respect, and my kids are actually, you know, behaved and respectful, because I teach them, because I take care of my kids, because I care about my kids and their souls, and of course the future of this planet and this humanity. Nobody can come into my face and tell me straight to my face, you didn't do this or didn't. No, because I prepared my entire life for this moment, and I'm standing here a witness to this, because I know exactly that this is the truth, and I'm not lying to anybody, and I'm not pretending anything here. But many people come in the name of God and in the name of whatever, to pretend that they know God and they know divinity, when you don't have anything to do with it. Please do not do this. It's disrespectful towards yourself, first of all. And let other people believe or do not believe whatever, not believe whatever they don't believe, or whatever they believe. If they want to go continuously into their wickedness and fuckery and whatever bullshit they want to go, let them. We are not the ones to actually look upon them and say, blah, blah, blah. We are not. And this is the truth. I'm not going to judge anybody, but I'm going to tell you the truth. This is my opinion that I really, really believe. Of course, this comes from a past life, guys. You were judged in a past life, because I see the Six of Cups, the Page of Swords. You had somebody that was stalking you, and they tried to steal something from you in the past life, in regards to whatever knowledge and understanding you had. And you're dealing with air element here, or this is you have actually blocked somebody in regards to emotions, because they played for a very long time with your emotions, with 6 and 5 of Cups. This person made you regret that you ever connected from a past life, reminiscence, emotional reminiscence from a past life. And you regretted this. You regret to actually see and to understand whatever this person did to you in the past life. And that's why you took some time off to rest, rejuvenate, meditate, pray, understand. I cannot declare anything against nobody if I was not sitting here for years doing research and studying myself and understanding myself, and acknowledging the divine knowledge in my life, acknowledging everything that is happening in my life that is for a reason, that is not just happening just because it happens. Pada boom, everything goes berserk, and I'm just shown here in this wonder and majesty that I have. You know, this is not happening. Nobody's gonna come to me and tell me whatever fucking crap or bullshit. This is not happening. It's not happening here. I'm so sorry that you have to understand. Nobody's forcing nobody to sit here and just eat shit. No. This is my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. This is my channel. If you don't like it, please leave. This channel is not for you. Four of Swords with the Three of Wands, with the Three of Pentacles, with the Three of Cups, with the Two of Cups. Sorry. Yes. Waiting for something to come. You took maybe up to 4 years here to just lay yourself on the side, or maybe you have separated mentally, like 4 years, up to 4 years, or more than 4 years, just a little bit over 4 years, because you knew that the divine has prepared something, you know, very, abundant and passionate, and like multiple sparks of joy and understanding, or creative endeavors, or something that actually was revolting inside of you in regards to you, because you understood that you're called for something different, a different line of work, a different type of message, or a different type of creative endeavor, idea, plans, prospects. And you were working with the divine, but things were still hidden from you, or things were not ready because you were hidden. The divine hid you, or hid, the true manifestation or purpose of this manifestation in the three-dimensional. And it's in regards to this Two of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Leo energy, that tells me that this is unconditional love. This is something that starts with friendship, starts with the true acceptance, validation, understanding. It's like a reciprocation of this very balanced and very freeing type of connection, type of love, of a soulmate connection that you have here. And this is going to be somebody that you're going to be celebrating, as your family. This person wants a family with you, and you are going to be family with this person through this alliance of emotion. And the 10 with a 2 is a 12, which is a 3 of cups here. You're going to celebrate together with this person. This person is going to be like, see you like long term, or you're going to have like a long term connection with this person. With a 6 of cups, this is a person that you knew in a past life, or before coming in this lifetime. You have met this person, and emotionally you are a match. It's like it's your match emotionally, but you actually lived in a specific past life, maybe up to 6 lifetimes ago, with this person. And this person regretted that lifetime because they abandoned you. They didn't see the value of this Two of Cups, of this friendship, agape type of connection here, unconditional love, divine love. This is somebody that is completely healed in their emotion, truly understand what true reciprocation, or true giving and receiving of emotion or friendship, of acceptance, of allowing the other person to be who they truly are, or to become who they're meant to become. This is very beautiful. And something ended because you understood, or you're meant to understand, that everything was set in stone, everything was settled, and it's fixed in regards to the situation. This cannot be avoided. And for sure, you're going to receive a message of emotion from a water element, water energy card here, a Knight of Cups. So we have like 3, 4 of Cups now, with a 5 of Cups, 9, 9 and 6. 15, which is a 6. Yes, this bring me to a past life. This is going to be like a reunion, reminiscence, everything that is connecting you air signs with this person. Is that true emotion that you had with this person, even from the beginning of you being in existence, or the existence of your souls. It was a perfect match. That's how the Judgment card tells me here, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. The Nine and Two of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, tells me that this fragmented earth energy of the Two of Pentacles is that you are separated from this person, and you have been separated through death, by death, because you're judged after the past lifetime, because you have been, the devil was actually the opposition, your enemy. From the beginning, the devil sees the purity of a person. He sees the aura, and of course he's fighting against of the ones that are chosen. They have a something that they are meant to do. Is like fated and destined for them to fulfill and complete in this lifetime, or in that specific lifetime. That's why you can move forward, because you have this conviction here with the Eight of Wands, that you moving forward, you're going to receive this Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles here. Four of Wands, this is the 1111 card. You have been born again here with the Ace of Wands and the Four. Yes, you know you have opposition. You know that people hate you. And you know that you're dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, King of Wands here. This person has a lot of passion for you, but they were conflicted a very long time, and they let other people conflict them or interfere into the situation, and fight against you, and fight against them specifically. This person self-sabotage themselves. They self sabotage their connection, and whatever passion and whatever drive, whatever spark of life that they felt, of creative endeavor, passion, desire that they had for you, they denied this, and they tried to actually end the situation with you. But actually, you're the only thing that, with the Sun card here, is the only thing that inspires them. It gives them like, and I see the Queen of Wands underneath the Sun card, which is the same match of this King of Wands. So you're the same match. You're passionate. You have this passionate drive, this creative endeavor, this creative passion, desire, spark. You're very creative. You're a dreamer. You're somebody that inspire the world. You can change the world, like public speaker, public image, somebody that is really seen and known for their hard work. They're recognized in the three-dimensional, and this is like a rebirth of the situation with a Sun card, a brand new opportunity, happiness, joy, fulfillment, inner child, the divine masculine, and loyal heart, loyalty, and the heart, the soul of the connection. This masculine is actually activated at this time, that they've been stagnated because they left you in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. But now they want to, this Knight of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles, they want to actually have this victory, and a balance and recognition in regards to you guys. This is the message for you, air signs. I hope you enjoy this message. Peace, love, and light to you guys. I will see you all in my next video. Take good care of yourself, and happy end of April, beginning of May. Happy spring, guys. See you all very soon.